Yep.
They hit him like a presidency.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's gonna be walking out like how
I mean, like this was him like 5 years ago.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was looking normal, and then now he's just like looking like old man Palpatine.
Like at first, like people might have like compared to like slight Jake Gyllenhaal or something. And
I don't
now
even
it's
know.
like
The face wrinkles
his,
set
like,
in
uncle.
fast for him.
Yeah.
I think it's the wrinkles that really did.
I think it's the stress and
Yeah.
then the hair.
Seriously. He just
just
smiles. He smiles too much.
Yeah.
It's too joyous of a man.
Yeah. Why are you so happy?
That's right. Winning too many games in the NFC North there, bucko.
Yeah. Not now.
Not anymore.
No.
Bottom of the barrel. But of course, other than that, Shailene Woodley, happy birthday to you. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. We do have one more birthday though, and I'll let you take it away.
Oh, yeah, next up, pretty big name for everyone here. We got born in 1995, Karl Anthony Towns, American basketball center, was the 2015 NBA draft #1 pick, and with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Definitely some awesome stuff. Happy birthday to you, Karl Anthony Towns. Hopefully we can see some wins here.
Yeah, 100%. He's been doing okay this season. I know me and Ian we like Karl Anthony Towns. We're not super big on him being on the Timberwolves, to be honest.
No, I don't think this is the proper system for him.
Yeah,
I think he could work out
but
a lot better on other systems.
We're not really big on like Rudy Gobert being on the Timberwolves anymore, though, either. To be honest, we're both kind of under the assumption now, where it's just like trade both, build around Anthony Edwards, and just go blow up the team at this point. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, like it's. I know
Rudy
where
Gobert
it's just
would've
gonna be.
worked.
Yeah.
If they actually like did things properly and like
if Rudy
made proper
Gobert had
changes.
made a little bit of a jump, but now it's
Yeah.
becoming apparent that he brings his system with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of forces the team to build around him,
Yeah.
which is kind of like not what we wanted to do.
Oh, no team is gonna want to buy one, like not buy, but like sign a player
Yeah.
just so they can change around their whole like offensive and defensive scheme
Yeah.
entirely. They're supposed to be an addition.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with how he was supposed to fit on the team. He was supposed to have less of an offensive impact, more of a defensive impact. But now it's kind of looked like he's taking a lot of offensive touches. He's taking a pretty good amount, and he's also drawing a lot of dudes into the paint without offering any spacing, which is kind of an issue for Anthony Edwards in specifics. And so it's been nice for D'Lo. He's been getting a lot of good pick and rolls and a lot of good assists and lob dunks and all that good stuff. But Anthony Edwards has kind of been at the crap end of the stick, to put it bluntly. And he just hasn't been getting a lot of space to get in. He's only had a couple dunks on the season. He's struggling a little bit, and he's even said it. He doesn't like the style of basketball they're playing right now.
No.
And honestly, I think that we can probably offer to, do a lot more for the team as things stand right now. But I know this team does not like to trade people in the middle of the season. They're kind of more of a stick with it and see how it works kind of team. And I think it'll end up working. I think we'll end up having a good regular season.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know how long we're gonna last in the postseason. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of an issue, but I don't know yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we do have a winner. We got Forget You D over at VFW Austin and Rick over at Shady's Railside. Both of them taking away the must-go of, splitting up the minor of $323. Nice job to the both of you, able to get it in just the nick of time. But yeah, other than that, just Karl Anthony Towns, not too sure how to feel about him yet. Not too sure how to feel about him. He's one of the most talented centers in the league. Don't get me wrong. Like, he is. I just don't know if he can bring us to the promised land like we want him to. You know what I mean? I think that his position is going to – I think he can affect a different team more. If that makes sense. I think if he were a good second or third piece on a contending team, I think he would have a real chance of getting a championship. But as it stands right now, I don't think he's the guy to lead us. I think Anthony Edwards is the dude we should be investing more into.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just my opinion. There's a lot of other random opinions about this team that have been kind of spiraling around, especially since we've been struggling a little bit. So, the Timberwolves obviously are going to weather the storm and just wait and see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
I'm just hoping to not see us have to go through the playoff tournament, play-in tournament, just to get knocked out first round again.
Yeah, very true.
And it's looking like that might be, possibility.
So what we're on it's the route we're on right now for sure.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be interesting, but it sucks because every year we're that team that everyone's like, oh, like you should be a little scared to see them in the playoffs because they're just so talented and so deep. But it's like always like, yeah, but they're not a very experienced team. They're like kind of whatever. And we always just end up kind of losing in the playoffs. And I don't know. I think it might have something to do with Cat. I don't know. It's definitely going to be something that, just gets figured out sometime this season, hopefully. But, it is his birthday today. He is one of the most talented centers in the league. So as of right now, we're in a pretty good spot with him. Hopefully we just continue to do better as we go along through the season. Other than that, though, that was our last celebrity birthday. So, hey, happy birthday to Karl Anthony Towns. We do have a little bit of Timberwolves news to get into. We did talk a lot about Timberwolves just now, but, we spent a lot of time talking bad about them. But how can they reshape this season? Karl Anthony Towns knocked down 29 points to help the Timberwolves defeat the Cavs, but he wasn't alone. Taurean Prince came off the bench and scored 19, including 2 critical free throws down the stretch. Rudy Gobert added 15 points and cleaned up 12 rebounds. Teamwork makes the dream work. The quicker the Timberwolves can buy in, the faster they can turn this season around. Creating winning habits will help the Wolves play winning basketball. So put the egos aside and come together as one unit, one band, and one sound. It remains to be seen whether this win transfers to win in the future, or whether egos will continue to derail the Timberwolves season. Yeah. That's going to be interesting.
Hopefully it's not the latter of those two.
Yeah.
But it seems that we kind of have a good chunk of big names, and it's kind of clashing a little bit, especially when it comes to offensive touches and everything.
Yeah, no, I agree. Even with D'Lo has been kind of suffering from that a little bit, to be honest. I think he's been trying to be somebody he's not, and it's just kind of slapped him in the face a little bit. He's been struggling. So hopefully he gets back onto that consistent point guard level that we love him for, and just we want to cut down on the mistakes a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's been affecting games a little bit too much, and I know he's a little bit better than that. So I think we can continue to improve at least a little bit in that aspect. Other than that, though, you guys know we have that next game Wednesday against the Magic at 6 p.m. So tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a fun matchup, especially with the first overall pick on that team. He's been crazy this season. Paolo Banchero, he's been really, really good. So hopefully we can stop him and get an easy W in against a really, really young team. But we do have some movies that actually came out on this day, and I'll let you take away the first one.
Oh, yeah, kicking things off. Released in 1996, a classic. We have Space Jam. Definitely a favorite movie out there for a lot of kids, and it definitely carried on into adulthood. Who do you think your favorite character was in Space Jam?
Oh, probably Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, top tier.
He's top tier always. He's always my favorite, to be honest. But hey, Space Jam came out on this day. Super cool stuff. Hopefully you guys love Space Jam because it is its birthday. But we do have Newt over at Lookout Bar and Grill taking away $109 all to themselves. Nice job to you, Newt. But happy birthday to Space Jam. That's a really cool one. But in 2002, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets came out. And that was a good one. Yeah. To be honest. It was the second.
Second one.
Yeah.
Dang. First Harry Potter came out in 2000?
98.
98, dang.
Yeah.
Hard to think of that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I'm pretty sure it was 98 or 99 or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, let's see. First Harry Potter.
But we have Ben checking in, letting us know his favorite Space Jam character, and he's saying LeBron.
The GOAT himself.
The GOAT. My apologies.
That's right.
It looked exactly the same.
LeBron. That's right. That's super funny. Let's see. This Chamber of Secrets 20th anniversary. I'm not seeing where the first one came out. This should be 2001 it came out.
Okay.
Did it come out back to back like that?
Wow.
I didn't know they came out 1 year after the other, actually. That's funny. I think the book came out in 98 then.
Yeah.
That's interesting. 2001. That's funny.
Crazy they
funny.
started making movies that quick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but they did start spacing them out though because they had to let them grow up a little bit.
They did.
But 100%, they did a good job with it though. To be honest,
They did.
I feel like
he was actually like aged appropriately throughout. I think that was like the proper way to age a character through a series.
I agree.
If only we would have been able to do something like that with like Percy Jackson.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
I saw the new trailers for the Disney one. My only gripe is that Percy's blonde. That's the only
Really?
thing. Is that
He is
he's got
blonde.
like
now.
sand blonde hair.
Yeah.
Other than that, anyways, other than that,
I
that's,
mean, I guess that makes sense for like Beach Boy kind of thing. Like,
yeah, it could, yeah.
Okay, I can
But
respect
like, I can
it.
also just like.
But Jet
be
Black is like the Percy like kind of thing.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, but again, it's not like something I'm like too like set against or anything. I think it's gonna be a fun series.
No, 100%. I'm definitely down to check it out. I don't know if I've even seen the trailer, so I'll have to take a look at it.
Oh yeah, it's on. I think it's on.
Do
Disney
the
Plus.
effects look like corny or anything, or does it actually look like
They look
okay?
pretty good.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't really show that much in the
Okay.
little teaser that it has, but
Gotcha.
it should. I'm hoping it'll actually be good, like graphics and everything.
I agree. But what was it on Hulu?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, because it's a
okay,
Disney
okay.
thing. I think Disney owned the
Yeah,
books.
the Hyperion or whatever it was called,
Yeah.
the publishing company. Interesting. Huh. No, I have faith in Disney.
Yeah.
But more so than like Netflix and Hulu.
It's Disney along with Rick Riordan
Yeah.
doing it, so
Exactly. Oh, okay. He has a little bit more say in what's going on this
yeah,
time.
he's actually like a part of the
Cool.
process. Which
Good.
you've been seeing. People have been deciding not to mess things up, like how the direct creators of Avatar are making the new movies that are coming out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're not involved with them anymore.
They're not involved with the Netflix ones.
Yeah.
But they are doing their
Oh,
own.
the animated ones.
They're doing their own with the animated gang.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I that's funny. I didn't know that they were making additional ones too. That's
Yeah,
good.
the ones.
Oh yeah, they're
who made
one-off
it,
movies, aren't they?
Yeah, they're gonna be the movies about like certain characters.
Yeah.
The first one's gonna be about the gang.
Cool.
Because they actually switched around schedules because people complained. Because the first one we were gonna get was gonna be like Kyoshi.
Oh.
I think
okay.
the second one we're getting is gonna be about Avatar Kyoshi.
Cool.
And then like we
I
get like a
wouldn't- I wouldn't
Sokka
minded
story
getting
or something
Kyoshi
like
first,
that,
to be
or-
honest.
Yeah, I would have been a-okay with
Yeah.
this.
Kind of set the tone. It
Kyoshi,
would
just
have been
because
cool.
she's like a tank in the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool, to be honest. But hey, any one of them I am excited to watch
Oh,
first,
yeah.
to be honest. So that's super cool. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, Ben was just saying that was sarcasm, by the way. Legoto would be never my favorite. That movie was a nostalgia grab. What are you talking about, dude? Legault is the best character in all of movie cinema.
Exactly, right up there with
He's also the best multiverse character.
Yep.
no, but the Iron Giant's the
spike,
best.
though. Iron Giant's an animal though.
Yeah, he's insane.
He's like the Rob.
No, it's so funny. I played one match of it with my buddy who forced me to download it, and I just deleted it since.
No, I didn't even like. It wasn't even fun,
it's not
and also
fun.
like the inputs
it sucks.
aren't exactly like exact or anything.
No, it's not a very fun game.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it wasn't, to be honest, because it had cool potential.
and it was free, so like
exactly. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard to get me to delete a free game.
Exactly.
And I deleted a free game, so yeah, 100%. Ben said, actually, I liked it. I enjoyed.
Yeah. Again,
funny.
nothing we don't expect back.
And Ben, just the anti-opinion haver.
Yeah.
But of course, we do have some more movies released today. Before we get into it, though, we do have Eminem over Acapulco Stillwater taking away the must-go of $28. Nice job to you, Eminem. But up next on the movie list, 2019 Ford v Ferrari came out, and this was like a critically acclaimed one.
Yeah, and actually it was very surprising. Like, but then again, not surprising. It had like Christian Bale, Matt Damon was in
yeah.
it, John Bernthal,
Oh, yeah,
which
that's
I actually
funny.
didn't even know until I
Yeah.
just saw the cast. I was
I
like,
didn't know either.
John Bernthal's in it. I'm definitely gonna have to watch it now because
Yeah.
I love John Bernthal.
I was about to ask if you watched it, but I heard it was good. I don't know anything else about it.
No, that's the only thing is it's about them basically building the GT 500 to beat Ferrari and then using it in Le Mans.
It's
Which is
funny.
like a 24-hour race.
Replica of GT40 used in Ford v Ferrari going to auction. That's cool.
That's a really cool looking car too. I like the
It's a
color.
cool looking one.
Uh,
Yeah. Paint job is awesome.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
totally watch this movie. I'll probably have to watch this
It's
one.
got that Dynaco blue on it.
By the way, that Where the Crawdads Sing movie came out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. And whatchamacallit, Jordy told me though it was like the book was kind of underwhelming.
Really?
Yeah. And whatchamacallit, she was saying it was kind of like a Yeah, like storyline. It was kind of predictable a little
Okay.
bit. And I kind of watched the end, and I was just kind of like, yeah, it kind of did end up being like a little bit meh.
Nah, that's
It's
kind of
kinda
sad.
too artsy of a movie, it seemed.
Nah.
But I
that's
don't
a
know.
shame.
I didn't watch any of it though, so like I can't really comment on it. It could be pretty decent. It could be a pretty decent
I'm gonna
movie.
check. Let's see. 35% on Rotten Tomato. IMDb 7 out of 10. Let's see if it's fan. I don't want to. I'd never go off.
Hey.
Audience score is 97%.
But you have to see, you have to think though. All the people that are watching it are like the Taylor Swift fans. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna give it 100% like every time. You know what I'm saying?
Is she in this?
Yeah, she produced it.
Oh.
Yeah, she actually had like a lot of work on it or whatever. Like I think
Okay.
she wrote it too.
Interesting.
Yeah, even though it's based off of a book though, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very heavily based off the book.
Okay.
But she apparently had a good amount of work with it. So there is a lot of like Taylor Swift fans just being like, "This is the best movie ever."
Oh yeah,
You know
it's
what I
gonna
mean?
be
So- yeah,
portrayed as that
exactly,
for a while.
exactly.
I have already seen let's see, like at least like 15 different people posting about how they're like trying to get the tickets for the her tour that she's doing.
Oh
And I was
yeah,
just
yeah, no,
like-
yeah, they're having a
going-
lot of difficulty.
They're going crazy
yeah,
over it.
they're
I'm
like
just-
pre-ordering and like.
and I'm just like, you know what? All these girls were making fun of us when we were trying to get our consoles.
Yep, and now look at them scrambling over those tickets.
Yeah, like
You
it's
guys
like,
know how
like
it
an
feels now.
electronic Black Friday.
Oh my
Just
gosh,
like,
I should be scalping those. What am I doing?
we
I could be
couldn't get our
making
hands on them.
I could be making thousands of dollars on random like little Taylor Swift fans right now.
I would rather not get jumped by Swifties.
Seriously, they like find out my address. They at this point they're like one of the most dangerous groups.
With like, and they have like one of the largest like one of Taylor's songs has like the longest names of all time.
Really?
Just because it's like 15 different versions. It's like with that newer album she released, like because she's been doing like re-releases
of her
of
old
them.
albums.
Yeah, it's like a new one, and then not only that, it's like the studio that she did it in, and then like, it's like
The date.
it's like the name of the song. It says like Taylor's version,
Okay.
and then it says because all of them say like that afterwards,
Yep.
because it's all like her version of it,
Yeah.
and then it's like 10-minute version. And then it says like from the studio it's from or something like that, or maybe something else and then the studio from it. And I'm like, wow, this is like Esteban's name in Sweet Life of
seriously?
Zach and Cody.
Seriously. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Hey, that's
it
a
just
lot.
goes on forever.
Gosh. Yeah.
It has an acronym.
Yeah, my girlfriend listened to one song because it had Lana Del Rey in it, and she was so mad because Lana Del Rey was like not in it at all.
Oh,
And she was like, "Why?" Like I was forced to just listen to a Taylor Swift song basically, and
nah.
I was like, "Wow, that sucks."
I thought isn't like Lana Del Rey supposed to be like the newer Taylor Swift or something, or is that a different
No,
girl?
no.
No.
Lana Del Rey's been around
Yeah,
like
she's been
since like Taylor Swift has been around pretty much.
What's that new singer? Is it
Like Olivia Rodrigo or
Yeah,
something.
that's who it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of the new stock popular person now.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to feel. I mean, like they're just pop artists. Like I can't really
never,
like
like, it's
jab
just-
on them too much.
No.
They just make like
They
music
just make
that's meant
music
to,
that's be
you know, what I mean, just
popular.
music industry music.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't jab on it too much. But
Oh,
hey,
no.
they're successful at what they do.
Oh yeah,
Making
they
a lot
are.
more money than I am.
Oh yeah, a ton. Able to fly and have your friends flying in that jet just any time.
Yeah, all the time.
And
All
just-
the time.
Yeah.
Without a care in the world. But we do have Rock Hard over at Slim's Bar and Grill taking away $124 on the minor and 56 balls. Nice
Dang.
job to you. That is a great prize to take away on the second to last game. And hey, that's good news for the rest of you guys too, because not only is that minor out, we got that must go out and available on this very last game of the broadcast. So keep that in mind. Only a couple minutes away from getting into it. So get enrolled and try and get a chance. But we do have one more movie that came out today. And on this day in 2019, Charlie's Angels came out.
Yeah. Another reboot of a series. I don't think this one did all that well.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't. I actually wasn't. Like
I haven't heard anything about it since it came out, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't really seen like the original either. So.
Yeah, the original I'd seen on cable, and it was just like a kind of a normal action movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see, 2019. Let's take a look. Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Ella Balinska were in it. Elizabeth Banks, Patrick Stewart. So pretty big cast.
All right.
Yeah, pretty decently big cast. Yeah. Very interesting. It has a 5 out of 10 on IMDb, 4.9 to be specific, 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. So considered rotten. See what the audience says. 78% audience score. So it's probably a decent action movie.
It's probably it's basically just action at that point.
And I can respect it.
Well, it's probably action with like a lukewarm story, and then just like, okay, story's not great, action probably carries.
Yeah, it's like they probably just like they're sitting there like we know what this is. We know what we're doing. It's an action movie. We're following a formula. And I can get around that.
Is that the actual movie poster for John Wick Chapter 4? Because I've been seeing that one on the trending movies like each time we looked up a movie.
I don't know. This one. Oh, I don't know.
Because man, that looks like some cool art.
That does look cool. Baba Yaga. That looks cool. It looks like a maybe fan made though.
And if it isn't, that looks like it could be like a steelbook cover. Because Gordon, my twin, he's got a really cool John Wick 3 steelbook that he has.
Oh, really?
And so I know he's probably going to go for John Wick Chapter 4.
If that is the cover, that looks like a cool one to be honest.
That's an awesome one.
Oh, the trailer's out, so maybe this is official. I didn't even know the trailer was out.
Cover. That'd be an actual like poster. Not many movie posters where I'd be like, I would actually own that.
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy. I would totally be down to watch this when it comes out.
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited. Anything with Keanu Reeves, I'm always, like, all for.
100%. And this one is a huge, huge production as well.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Bill Skarsgård is going to be in it. Lawrence Fishburne making a reappearance. Awesome. Ian McShane making a reappearance. It's cool. Lance Reddick. Awesome. Pretty cool. Just all the reoccurring people.
Oh, yeah.
He was in, whatchamacallit, Bullet Train.
Oh, yeah. He was the father, right?
Yeah,
I think he's in a couple other things as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I exactly recognize him from.
Oh, he's in a lot of old, like, movies and TV shows with Bruce Lee, it looks like.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
Message from Space Galactic Wars.
Hold on.
This sounds awesome. What? This looks so good. It's
what
like
was
a Japanese,
his name again?
Like, his name is... let's see. Hiroyuki Sanada.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's in The Last Samurai.
Yes, that's what I know him from. He is the one that
He's like the dude that takes him in.
Yeah, I think he's either that or he's one of the ones that he's like no, he's not the guy who takes him in. He's like he's like the archer that's like off on the side. He leads like all the archer things. Or he's Ken's brother.
Yeah, he's like one
Katsumoto's
of the main
brother.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love him.
Cool.
I've always liked him in things that I've seen him in. Dude, I'm totally going to watch his old stuff.
Yeah.
This is so cool. I had no idea he was in these things.
Yeah. That's really cool.
This is super, super cool. Wow. He's in like random...
He even had his own poster in The Last Samurai.
That's awesome. He looks sick in that,
really
to be honest.
Cool. Dang. Yeah, he is one of like the main samurais.
Yeah. That is awesome.
That's
is
so
super
cool.
Hey, he seems like a really cool dude.
Yeah, he was in Rush Hour 3. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to have to check out the stuff he's been in. That's really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. It looks like he was in that most recent Mortal Kombat movie that had come out as well.
Cool. He was in the original Ring.
Yeah, he was in the first John Wick.
Wow. That's really cool.
As well as being a part of the Wolverine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's really fun. Hey, but we do have a winner. Burr Russ over at American Legion Lyle taking away the must-go of 74.90. Nice job to you, Burr Russ. But we do have one last game of Lucky 4 Bingo to get into, so be sure to get enrolled and try and get a chance at that jackpot. It's a huge one in there. Be sure to try and get your hands on that. But before we go further, we are going to get into the PGL standings one last time before MegaSota Game Night kicks off, and I'll let you take away the players.
Oh, yeah, kicking it off on the player side of things. In 10th place, pardon me, we have Big Dog over at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill. 9th is Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin. 8th place, we have Nixon over at VFW Roseville. Over at the roadside, we have 7th place Panda. In 6th, we have Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 5th is Bergar over at Southtown Lanes. In 4th place, we have Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. 3rd is Devoided over at the roadside. In 2nd, we have Chapster over at Moe's. And in 1st place, holding on to that lead, it's Forget You D over at VFW Austin.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the players. But in those location standings, we got in 10th place, Miltona Liquor Store. 9th place is VFW Austin. 8th place is Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead. 7th is LJ's in Miltona. 6th place is Maple Liquor Store. 5th is Cabin Bar in Nicolette. 4th is Poppers in Virginia. 3rd is VFW Northfield. 2nd is Friendly Buffalo in Big Lake. And 1st place is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. But we do have a little This Day in History to get into, and this one is pretty cool. On November 15th, 1867, the first stock ticker is unveiled in New York City. The advent of the ticker ultimately revolutionized the stock market by making up-to-the-minute prices available to investors around the country. Prior to this development, information from the New York Stock Exchange, which has been around since 1792, traveled by mail or messenger. Yeah, that probably
did not like that in like 60 years.
Yeah, no, in about 60 years,
they're going to hate that ticker.
Yeah, they're going to hate that ticker.
Oh, yeah.
100%. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
preferably on like a Tuesday or something.
Exactly. Yeah. It was black something.
Yeah.
What was it called? It was not a good day. It was not a good day. They did not like that one. But
no.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, it was the stock market up and down, up and down.
And now we have it electronically, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I remember one time someone put the national debt on it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. 100%. Let's see what the national debt's at now. Why not?
Yeah, that's always a fun number to look at. I remember the first time they showed us that in high school, and
let's take a look. $31 trillion.
It was at 17 when I was in high school.
Yeah, no, I remember when it was like $26,000 per citizen.
Yeah.
And now it's $93,000 per citizen. And per taxpayer, it's almost $250,000 per taxpayer.
Nice.
$250,000. That's crazy. Man, that's insane. U.S. federal spending. That's insane. Some insane amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man.
Something else.
Man, oh man, oh man.
I try not to look at that.
I know.
Too often.
Seriously, it's just like a total bummer. But hey, we do have a must-go on the line at $12, and we got Gary one ball away over at Moose Lodge Wait Park. But until we take that one away, we do have the most important part of the broadcast to get into, and that is our player spotlight. This week, it is TR Bone over at Poppers, taking away $35,000 this past weekend. Nice job to you, TR Bone. Whenever they won that jackpot, they were supporting a great charity. But before we get into it, we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah. We got Apex over at Municipal Liquor Store Nevis, taking home $12, and 3, 7, 68, and 67 are going to be your 4 lucky numbers for this Skull Bingo.
Awesome stuff. But, of course, back to TR Bone. When they won that $35,000 jackpot, they were supporting the Elks Lodge 1003 Virginia, to push the principles of charity, justice, brotherly love, and fidelity, to recognize a belief in God, to promote the welfare and enhance the happiness of its members, and to quicken the spirit of American patriotism. That's what they're all about over at the Elks Lodge charity in Virginia. So really cool stuff, and a great job to UTR Bone winning that crazy jackpot. And it always leads us right back around to whenever you guys play Pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice rest of your night, and have a good MegaSota game night, everybody.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
Saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a
Yo, hello everybody, and welcome to MegaSota Game Night. It is Tuesday, November 15th. It's the Ides of November, and we're here with you tonight, ready to have some fun, earn some big money, and I keep popping in my ears.
Yeah.
Let me just turn it down just a tab. There we go. And we're ready to have some fun with you guys tonight. Looking forward to seeing who's out there, who's winning, who is ready to earn some PGL points tonight. Let us know on the PGL app if you are out there on Player Connect. I'd like to see who's playing tonight. How are you doing there?
Good. I just can't see.
Oh, what can't you see?
Oh, the light is in the way.
Oh, the light
I'll
is
be
in the
all
way.
right.
All right, I can just move this
You
over.
can be in charge of that anyway.
And make it over there real good. What's our schedule tonight?
I'm doing great. In our schedule right now, we are in a game of Top Dog. It's our high-low game. We're going to have 25 high-low winners in this game. Then at 6:55, it is Ice Fishing Derby. We're going to have 25 winners, plus we have that largemouth jackpot that's going to be over $958, and the smallmouth over $529. We've got Game Day Bingo at 7:20. We have our Mega Major and Minor and Must-Go prize available in that one, and then that game we play a second round of Game Day Bingo at 7:25. Then at 7:30, it's open season. We're going to have 25 winners, plus you have a chance to get that golden buck bonus. Then at 7:30, nope, I already said it. It's open season. And then at 7:55, it's Meso Perch. We will have 50 winners in that game. And at 8:10, it's Jackpot Jungle, where that jackpot's going to be over $50,000.
Yeah, big money out there tonight, especially in that main event of Jackpot Jungle. But we got a lot of games on our way to it. So looking forward to seeing who's going to pick up a lot of money and a lot of PGL points on the way to that. We are in Season 12 of PGL. And it's been a long season, but it ends December 31st. So if you're out there earning some points and participating in the season, then you've got a little bit of time left, and we'll go through those standings here in just a little bit. But we've got I Am Good in first place playing at Scarta's. First place is going to be a little over $300, I believe, and that is the same for worst place. First place is going to be $306. Worst place is going to be $306. Remember, to be eligible for those low prizes, you got to use every single one of those 45 plays. You can't just sit there and do nothing. And if you're wondering how many of those 45 plays each of these players has completed, check out that yellow progress bar as it works its way from the left to the right. We got I Am Good holding on to first place. Todd 500 playing at the Pub 500 in second place. Rack in third. Mast at Nicest Bell playing in sixth. B&N Buckwild Bar and Grill in seventh place. Tom 22 at Maynard's in eighth place. And Don at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill and Becker in ninth place.
All right, and we had producer Ben checking in.
Hey,
Glad
Ben.
to have you with us tonight.
And we're debuting a new feature on the Player Connect app. So grab your Player Connect app and you can chat with us on Player Connect app. And we'll put it right on the stream. Let me show you how this works here. You send us a message. We'll pop it right up on the screen. And you will see it there. Well, maybe.
It was working earlier.
Maybe we'll wait for.
Does it matter if it's in the game?
Yeah, I think it's in the game. Yep. So I think it might only work in the coverall games.
Oh.
So we'll try it again here once we get to the next round.
Yeah, it's not showing up in here.
Yep.
Either.
Well, new stuff. What are you gonna do?
Yes, that's all right. It will work.
It will work. So make sure you get in there, you chat with us, and we'll get it up on the screen for you guys here coming up during the Game Day Bingo games that we've got coming up in just a bit. I Am Good holding on to first place. McLovin in sixth. Mast in seventh. Peaches at Scarta's. We got I Am Good in first place, and Peaches also playing at Scarta's on the leaderboard as well. Jenna Lee at Roddy's in 104th place with 5,800 PGL points with 5.5 minutes to go. I don't think that's going to hold, but we'll see what happens. We've seen players in the 3,000 points area getting worse place. So 5,800, not great, but maybe not bad enough. We'll see what happens. McLovin at Bleachers in 6th place, BNN in 7th, Jonah in 8th place, and Mast in 9th place.
All right, we are live right now on Pilot TV. You can find us on the Pilot Player Connect app. That's where you would chat with us. Also at pilotgames.com/PilotTV, as well as YouTube Live and on Twitch, where our channel names are both MegaSota. We had some Pilot TVs installed at some locations. We have Thumper Pond Resort, the Woodshed Bar and Grill, the Dugout Bar and Grill in Dent, Silver Moon Lodge, Starbuck VFW, Super Bowl. Oh, very cool. And Hay Creek Campgrounds.
All right. Well, welcome new Pilot TV people. We're always installing them every week, and nice to see you guys out there. I hope you're enjoying the shows and enjoying all the money and points that you're going to win tonight. Second place is going to be $153. Same with third place, fourth place, and fifth place, $91. All the way down to seventh place is $91. Eighth through 10th place, $61. Remember, high winners and low winners in this game. If you're one of the lowest players in the state, you're going to win some big money. And there's Mick Bob at Mick's office in first place. Longtime player of ours. Nice to see you out there tonight. Mick Bob, Mick's office. Kurt and Jody in 142nd place, the Brickyard Bar and Grill in Clear Lake. Nice to see you out there.
All right, we've got our weekly jackpot watch. We've had 25 jackpots for the week so far, 449 for season 12. Yesterday's jackpot winners, we had Dude at JJ's Bowl and Lounge winning over $8,000, and we had Tyler at American Legion Lonsdale taking home over $1,000.
All right, Tyler, congrats on picking up those big wins. We've had some big wins recently.
Yes.
I think we just had a $72,000 win not that long ago.
Yeah.
And those jackpots are climbing back up. I mean, that one tonight we have that 54-ball coverall is over $50,000, so that's going to be another big winner whenever that one goes out. Maybe it'll go out tonight. Who knows? Hope you guys are having fun getting ready for Thanksgiving. That is in a week, just next week.
That's really hard to believe. I'm not prepared.
And
that's all I got.
But before that, we're going to have some special Pilot TV broadcasts from Duluth.
Yeah, that's super exciting.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday we will be on location in Duluth, and we're going to have a very special co-host up there with us, somebody everybody's going to recognize, special celebrity co-host, and we're super excited for that. So that's going to be Thursday and Friday. Make sure you tune in to Pilot TV. Check it out because you are not going to want to miss it. And if you're in Duluth, come on out to the Allied Charities Convention and say hello. We'll be there. And there's Louie at 148th place. Bad enough to get some money right now, but we got 2 minutes to go. We'll see what can happen here. I am good at Scarta as leader for this game for most of it, down to 4th place here at the end. Todd 500 also leader at 1 point in 5th place.
All right, we have a new E-tab out there. We can talk about Van Gogh Doe. Yeah, it's about Van Gogh. It's like the paintings and a museum.
Yep, it's all in the art style of Vincent Van Gogh. And when you get in that bonus round, you can get into the bidding bonus.
Yeah. Where
you can choose your painting and see it go to the highest bidder, and you get all the money that people are bidding on it. So
very cool.
Bunch of fun. It's got a free play bonus with cascading symbols. So the symbols, if you line them up, they disappear and more of them come in to try to get more money. So it's a really cool game, and it's out there. Also, you can play Vikings Victory if you want to win with the Vikings. They're having a great season.
Vikings are
that game.
In a season of victory.
Yes, they are. And so, yeah, come out and play Vikings Victory or Game Day Bingo or any of the other Vikings-themed games. Vikings Bingo at lunch, too. So, come out and play some Vikings games.
That's right. And while you're out there playing, give us a like and a follow on our Facebook page. You can search Pilot Games. In the search bar, you'll see our logo. That's where you can see like all of those new games coming out, bingo schedules, event details, reminders, the progressive updates, as well as pictures of winners and players.
Yeah, and send your picture in. Yeah. Whether you're winning or not, if you're just having fun, we like to see what you guys are up to. So send us your picture on Facebook or Player Connect, and we'll check it out. Can't really send it on Player Connect, but you can send us a message. Close enough. All right, Petrie's holding on first place with 18,000 PGL points as we wind down this first game of MegaSota Game Night.
Yeah, coming up next, we're going to have Ice Fishing Derby.
Already into the second game. River in 152nd place. A Popper is going to pull up into last place. It's going to get you over $300, River. And that'll do it. Let's make it official here. It looks like $306 for first place. $306 for worst place. Here we go. Petrie's, the Black Bear Lodge and Saloon in Baxter. Congratulations. Remember Petrie dishes from high school?
I do.
Not even sure what we did with those. You put stuff in them and then you looked on the microscope?
Yep.
Well, this person's way into Petrie dishes.
All right, we're going to be getting enrolled in Ice Fishing Derby. We're going to have 25 winners in that game. We've also got that largemouth jackpot going to be over $958 and the smallmouth over $529.
Yep, big money on the board. I'm going to see if our chat pop-up will work again. Good luck,
I think
everyone.
you were spamming the chat too much
I
and
know.
that turned you off.
Could have. We got that in there. Let's see.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, you want to click
Like
on
if
it?
I just click that,
Yeah.
it should show up.
Well, maybe it only works during the coverall games. We'll have to try it again during the coverall game. That
Says
may
it
have,
was successfully sent.
it
but
was, but not successfully received.
That's fair.
We'll do it. We'll check it out during the coverall games. It should be pretty fun. That was actually when I was testing it out earlier today. That's all I checked. I didn't check these games.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into our daily, weekly bingo schedule. These are all the games we play every day here at Pilot Games. We've got Vikings Bingo 25-cent cards from noon to 1 p.m. That's a 52-ball coverall right now. It is over $1,900. We've got Game Day Bingo 50-cent cards from 1 to 4 p.m. We have that mega over $20,000 within 47 balls. We have a major and a minor in that game as well. Lucky 4 Bingo comes on at 4 p.m. That jackpot's over $46,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow. Because
Yep.
I think that one got to like 70,000 last time, right?
Yes, I
Yep.
believe so. And there's also like a minor, a mini prize in that game as well. We've got Game Day Bingo coming back, 50-cent cards from 4 to 6 p.m. Then Lucky 4 Bingo comes back at 6 p.m. Then we've got Skull Bingo $1 cards from 6 to 10 p.m. That coverall is over $25,000 within 50 balls. We've got a large frame over $9,000 within 43 balls. And we have a line prize in that game as well. MegaSota Game Night every Tuesday at 6:40. We've got lots of tournament games. We've got our 54-ball coverall. It's going to be over $50,000 tonight. Let's see, what else do we have? We've also got a couple rounds of Game Day Bingo. And then tomorrow night, it's Wild Wednesday. It's every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. They have a whole lot of tournament games for you and some Wipeout Blackout Bingo. It's a lot of fun. Come check it out. And then we got Vikings Game Day next Sunday at 2:25.
Yep. And tomorrow is Wild Wednesdays. Remember, it's going to be wild-themed games all day long.
Yeah.
Well, from 1 to 6.
Yeah.
It's a big portion of the day. 6 hours of wild-themed games. So come and check it out. Wild Wednesdays, we had somebody on Facebook asking, when are you playing the Wild game? Play it every Wednesday. So if you want to play the Wild version, the progressives are the same.
So when I read this, Game Day, or I said Skull Bingo, but it's actually Game Day.
Well, Skull Bingo is 6 to 10 every day.
Oh.
And then from 1
Game
to
Day
6
Bingo
is Game Day Bingo,
changes
and it
the-
flips. Yep.
The theme.
Yep, the jackpots stay the same, but the theme can change.
Yeah, very cool.
So come check it out tomorrow. Wild Wednesdays.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the national days.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what they are. We got 1
Yeah.
minute to go to get into this fishing derby tournament game. Ice fishing derby.
Yeah, you can play with Suds or Stu or Matt.
Yep.
Matt and Susie.
No. In
No.
this one, it's Pete and Susie.
Pete and Susie.
And Suds and Stu.
I think I actually used to have friends named Matt and Susie.
You did.
I think that's why that came into my brain.
We babysat their cat one day.
Yeah, and
Remember?
I had
We
the name of the cat wrong.
called it the wrong name for 2 weeks.
Yeah. No wonder it wouldn't
No.
come around.
Just hid under the couch every time
I
we
was
went
like,
over
who
there.
are you and who are you looking for?
Yeah. Mittens is not here. All right, 8 seconds to go. And we're going to have some games coming up real soon here. This is Ice Fishing Derby. Choose your location. Are you going to be at the Ice Bar? The Frozen Bay Day Mort? That's up to you. Choose your location wisely, and let's see. Let's get it going. Let's find out where everybody's fishing tonight. 20-minute game. K&J out to an early lead. A lot of PGL points in this game. And here we are. Let's see. There we go. And we got our progressives in this game. Whack already out there. First place at Dave's Place. Whack on the leaderboard again. Had a great game last game. Largemouth jackpot, $1,368. Smallmouth jackpot, $734. Todd 500 back on the leaderboard again. Nice to see you out there, Todd. So let's see where we end up on this one. I kind of already want to do my buddy count. What do you think?
Yeah.
See where our buddies are? There is our buddy count. 18% for Pete, 20% for Susie, 35% for Suds, and 27% for Stu.
All right.
So Suds is really doing it. Last week it was pretty close between Suds and Stu. Now everybody knows Suds is the way to go. And so that is where everybody is, how everybody's fishing. Now remember, these largemouth jackpot and the smallmouth jackpot, you can win it on any cast. So you have 50 casts, and on any single one of those, you can win $1,368. Even if you are the worst player in the state in this one, and you throw your last lure out there into the frozen lake, you can win $1,368. And if more than one player wins either one of those jackpots, that prize is split by the number of winners. First place in this game will be $410. Second place, $287. Third, $246. Fourth, $246 as well. Fifth place going to be $205. We got Carmar at Root River Saloon in first place in Lanesboro. Dan B at Mulligan's in sixth. Barb Dale in seventh place. We got a Hog at Mapleview in second. TTWL at the Oleander Saloon in third place. Todd 500 still on the leaderboard. Pub 500. And Tracy at JD's in fifth place.
All right, let's go over those winners from our last game. It was the top dog high-low game. Our top 5 players, we had Petrie's at Black Bear Lodge and Saloon, winning $306. In second, we had McBob at Mick's Office, winning $153. In third, Mama Bear at Hooligans, taking home $153. In fourth, I'm good. I am good. Let's get it right. I am good at Scarta's Bar, winning $91. And in fifth, Todd 500 at Pub 500, winning $91. Our bottom 5 players, our biggest loser of the night was River at Poppers, taking home that $306. In second, it was Bear at Riverboat Depot, winning $153. In third, Kurt Jody at Brickyard Bar and Grill, winning $153. I do. In fourth, we had Louie. We know Louie at American Legion St. James, winning $91. And in fifth, Chuck at Mapleview Lounge, winning $91.
All right, congrats to all those winners and all those losers as we move on to Fishing Derby here. Ice Fishing Derby, Unluck Me on leaderboard. Nice to see you out there, Boudreaux's Bar. Been a while since we've seen you on the leaderboard, Unluck Me, but nice to see you out there tonight. I know Mad Dog sometimes plays at Boudreaux's Bar. Wonder if he's out there tonight.
I don't know.
We got Birdie at the Cabin Bar in Nicolette, home of Beef Season 1 champion. We got Ruru at JB's Tavern in 5th place. Tracy at JD's, also playing at JD's in 9th place. Nice to see you out there, Tracy. JD's has a lot of people out there. JD's Outpost Bar on the leaderboard. Sten 5, also a longtime player of ours, at the Rusty Nail in Thief River Falls. Nice to see you out there in 3rd place.
All right, let's get into some national days. This is the one I was laughing at. Hopefully it is actually funny. Yes, it is. It is National Raisin Bran Cereal Day.
Oh, I like it. I love Raisin Bran. I went through...
We are not sponsored. We are not promoting.
I went through a phase of eating that every morning.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. And they had, what was the kind that I got into at one point? It had like a crackling or something. It had
Did it
like
have strawberries?
I had that for a little bit,
Okay.
and then there was another one that had like bigger chunks of stuff. It wasn't. It was like Raisin Bran, and then it had like chunks of oats
Like-
with it.
Oh, yeah. That
Really
sounds really good.
But that one had a lot of sugar in it.
yeah, the raisins in Raisin Bran
Yeah.
are definitely covered in sugar.
Tastes so good though.
Yes. Made from toasted oat or wheat flakes with plump raisins added. Yeah, so good. I guess it says Raisin Bran Cereal Day, but they're acting like it's not sponsored by Raisin Bran, but I also feel like it might be. And I could be wrong.
I don't know if Raisin Bran is a trademark name or it's a generic name.
Yeah. Yeah, if you had to put like Kellogg's in
Yeah,
front of
right.
it.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
But yeah, whoever
It's
makes
a good
it,
cereal.
it's great. Yeah, you get the wheat flakes and the raisins. So good. All right, we got the Parlor moving up into ninth place at Peanuts Pub. Carmar, as we say that, at Jimmy's Poorhouse in first place, 29,000 PGL points. Carmar down to second, Sten 5 at Rusty Nail in third place. Fourth place, we got Hog. Fifth place, we got Jenna Lee. Sixth, we got Ruru at JB's Tavern. Mast at Nice and Spell Plain in 7th place, Todd 500 at the Pub 500 in Mankato in 8th place, and the Parlor, Peanuts Pub in Crosby in 9th place. First place can be $410 all the way down. 6th place is $205. 7th place, $164. 8th, 9th, 10th place, $123 for each of those. And remember, we still got those big jackpots floating around out there. The largemouth jackpot, $1,368. The smallmouth jackpot of $734. Let's see what can happen here if anybody wants to catch those here in the next 13 minutes. It's been a while since we've hit one of those, and they're both, at least the smallmouth is definitely overdue at $700. That usually doesn't get that big, so we'll see if somebody can catch that tonight, or maybe a handful of people might be able to catch it.
That's right. All right, let's get into another national day. And this one I have never heard of. It is National Spicy Hermit Cookie Day.
Oh, I don't even know what a hermit cookie is.
I don't either. Celebrates a cookie flavor reminiscent of autumn spices. Because this time of year is great for baking up that kind of a cookie. So I looked it up, and it is a soft spice cookie filled with raisins, currants, dates, and nuts. There's subtle cinnamon and nutmeg flavors, and chewy textures will have you reaching for a third, maybe a fourth. It does sound good, and you can switch up like what you put in them. So
sounds really good.
Yeah.
Except for the nut part of it, but I guess you could probably do it
yeah,
without
you
nuts.
could leave them out.
I'm not allergic to nuts. I just don't like them.
Yeah,
I like
that's
peanut
fair.
butter.
Yeah, you do love peanut butter. This person's in their grandma's kitchen. Hermit cookies included raisins, dates, and walnuts, and had a butterscotch flavor. That
I like
sounds
that.
really
sounds
good.
really good.
What else did I read? Why are they called hermit cookies? The speculation surrounding the name is that you can tuck them away and they last a really long time. Okay, that makes sense.
So you could take a whole bunch of cookies and wander off?
Yeah, they would keep well for long
Okay.
trips, like maybe before they're.
Before there was refrigeration.
Yeah,
or any of
yeah.
that stuff.
Okay, that sounds great. I think those sound delicious.
Yep, me too.
They have an interesting name, but yeah,
I'd like to have a hermit cookie right now.
I think that sounds great.
All right, 11 minutes to go. Make sure you get all of those casts in. Carmar about halfway done, and we know that because that yellow progress bar is about halfway from the left to the right. And we'll keep watching everybody else on here, see what they're doing, where it's going. Sackett Mugshots moving up into 9th place on leaderboard, 22,000 PGL points. Season 12 PGL points. Season 12 is going to end at the end of December. And then Season 13 begins on January 1st. So a little bit of time left to get those PGL points in. About 6 weeks left of Season 12.
All right, it's also National Bunt Day, also known as National Bunt Cake Day. Yeah, because it's menu planning time for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
Bunt cake does sound good. I
Oh, yeah.
looked up some 30 bunt cakes to make this weekend. Well, that's a lot of bunt cakes to make in one weekend.
There is one day I ate 30 bunt cakes in one sitting.
Oh, those mini bunt cakes.
That's what I ate, 30 mini bunt cakes.
You ate 30?
And they caught it all on
Oh,
camera.
yeah. That was actually did happen. I don't know if he ate 30, but he ate
Felt like it.
quite a few.
I got the pictures to prove it.
And he was in the background. It was someone's shower. And he was in the background just eating and everything.
Didn't know anybody there, but I parked myself right next to the table with all the bundt cakes and just, I wasn't even using a fork.
Let's go over like 5 types of bundt cakes. Obviously chocolate. They also say chocolate peanut butter, which I think that you would love.
Yeah.
Lemon. I think that's like my kind of bundt cake. Lemon sour cream cake. Key lime bundt cake. I'd be there for that. Banana bundt cake. Oh, you can get pretty much any combination you want. I like with like pumpkin one with a cream cheese.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I would want.
Yeah, sounds really good.
All right, yeah, definitely holiday foods coming up. Thanksgiving is in a week.
How in the world?
And that'll be a lot of fun. Always a lot of food, a lot of fun. But we got to get through this week with the Cowboys before we start looking to the next week. So if you're going out to the game, let us know.
Yeah.
Big game, Vikings, Cowboys. And you can play the e-tip boards on the Player Connect app.
Oh, I forgot to check who
click
won.
Click on Sports Link. Let's see. I think I sent it to Ian. I don't know if it's in the...
Oh, it might be in here, yeah.
Yep. I just started new boards for the game against the Cowboys. So if you haven't picked your squares yet, we got Poodle Play already getting some squares. Let's see, who else do we have on here with squares? Lou Bear is always the first one in getting his squares. So if you want to get in there, just get in your Player Connect app. You can't really see
Dark
that.
Horse is always in there.
Yep, Dark Horse is in there. So definitely want to check it out. Get in the Player Connect app. Play the e-tip boards. It's just for fun. But, you know, when you win, you win.
It is fun. I like picking squares.
Yep. So,
I don't pay
last
attention
week,
to it very well.
you were asking who won last week.
Yeah.
Last week, Dark Horse got the first quarter.
Ooh.
Carrot got the third quarter, and Sublimer got the final in overtime.
All right.
So those were our e-tip board winners on my board from last week. Yep. All right, 8 minutes to go. Carmar holding on to that lead with 40,000 PGL points. At Jimmy's Poorhouse in second. Hog at Mapleview Lounge in third. Stroker in fourth place, the Root River Saloon. In sixth place, we got Jack's, Blue Moon Bar and Grill in Casota. Cad at the VFW Northfield in seventh place. Jenna Lee in eighth place at Roddy's. And Todd 500 holding on to that leaderboard at Pub 500 in Mankato. Staying on that leaderboard. Remember, we've got that largemouth jackpot sitting at $1,368. The smallmouth jackpot at $734. And I was about ready to say I think they're exactly half of each other, but that's not true. But anyways, you can pick those up on any cast, and if more than one player wins that throughout the duration of this tournament, that prize will be split by the number of winners. So let's stay tuned to see what happens here in the next 7 minutes, see if anybody's going to be able to catch either one of those, or maybe somebody could get both. I don't think that's ever happened before. The odds have got to be out of this world, but we'll see. You know, the one thing we haven't done yet is our lure count.
Ooh, yeah. Let's check it out.
And there we are, 39% of you using that one in the upper left-hand corner, 8% using the little grubs, I think they call those.
Yeah.
5% using the regular old earthworms. That's what everybody's fishing with. So if you want to have something unique in the lake, maybe choose something that people are not using. Or if you want to choose what everybody thinks they're biting on, you might want to stick with that one in the upper left-hand corner. But that's up to you. Once you figure that out, let us know if it works.
That is right. All right, let's get into another national day. It is National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. Encourages you to prepare for the upcoming holidays. Get together a soap and hot water filled bucket, disinfectant, a sponge, and a garbage bag, and then you'll be ready for the day.
All right.
Literally need to do that.
But just like a month ago, remember how good I cleaned out our fridge?
Right. Tell people you cleaned out the fridge a month ago.
But I mean, I really cleaned it good. Like I
realized that, but I think that happens. It has to happen more than one month a year.
Yeah, I know, but I got everything out of it.
You did.
It was like a brand new refrigerator.
It was very good.
Yeah. Nobody's ever seen a used refrigerator that clean before. Your mom even said a comment.
She did?
Yeah.
She said must have been really clean.
When she came in, she's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen a refrigerator this clean before.
Well, it was really clean.
It was spotless.
Good job.
Yeah. And I threw all the food out, too. So the only thing that was in there was a completely clean refrigerator and some water bottles.
Yeah, that's pretty clean.
Yeah.
Start over.
All right, 5.5 minutes to go. Little bit of a change up on the leaderboard here as we work our way to the end of this game. Jill at the Lakefront Bar in the center moving on the leaderboard. Green with Envy at the Double Wide in Newmarket. Nice to see you guys on the leaderboard, newcomers to the leaderboard on this Ice Fishing Derby tournament game. 20-minute, 45 casts, I believe, or is it 50?
Let me double check.
It's 45. And we do have 5 minutes to go.
Somehow it keeps getting closed. Ice Fishing Derby is... It doesn't... Oh, that's
50.
the wrong game. 50
Yep,
casts.
50 casts. All right.
All right. The next National Day is National Philanthropy.
Oh, my mom is saying, how about a Raisin Bran bundt cake?
Oh, there we go. That could happen.
Yep.
I feel like you could make that.
Yeah.
And then I feel like a Raisin Bran bundt cake. What kind of frosting do you think?
I mean, just any, like, I mean,
Like,
you
I
could
think
put
you
cream
go for the
cheese.
standard cream cheese
Yeah, you
on
could put
that
it,
one.
or buttercream.
Because the raisins would go good
Yeah.
with that. Add a little like cinnamon and nutmeg
Yep.
to the Raisin Bran.
I think that sounds
delicious.
All right.
Good
I'm getting hungry.
suggestion.
I'm actually very hungry right now. So.
I am too. I
All right, 4 minutes to go.
actually don't really remember eating today. Well, it was
I ate a
it
lot.
was a
I
long
had-
time ago.
I had breakfast. I had lunch.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Good job. All right. It's
Good.
National Philanthropy Day.
Oh.
Honors those who give back to their communities. That is amazing.
And it kind of goes hand in hand with what Pilot does and helps charities generate revenues for
that's amazing.
what they're doing. And a lot of these charities, you know, at some of these locations, they'll actually get the money from eTabs and then they'll give it to other charities
Yes,
who
that's
may
very
not have
true.
eTabs or may, you know, need it more than they do or however that they decide
Mm-hmm.
to do that. But, you know, it seems like for every charity out there that's participating in eTabs, there's 10 more that get money from the games as well. So
Very cool.
builds a huge community out there.
All right. It's also America Recycles Day. Just raising awareness about recycling and the purchasing of recycled products, which is also important.
Yep.
Sometimes it's easy to remember to recycle, but it's easy to forget we can purchase things that are used.
Those shoes I got are recycled.
Or made from recycled
Yep.
products. Yeah.
I like them a lot.
A lot of more and more things are becoming that
Yep.
way, which is nice.
All right, Karmar done. At Jimmy Poorhouse is done as well. Green with Envy complete. Kurt Jody all done. Peaches sneaking onto the leaderboard in 9th place at Scarda's Bar in St. Paul with 32,000 PGL points. Looks like everybody else in our top 9 is down except for maybe Stroker at the Root River Saloon in 3rd place right now with maybe one more cast remaining. Trying to grab that largemouth jackpot of $1,368. Also trying to get that smallmouth jackpot of $734. 2 minutes to go. See if we can get any last-minute change-ups in this one. There are tons of big point plays out there. Get that golden walleye. You can move yourself from really far back in the pack all the way up into possibly first place. So don't give up. There are lots of big points in this game. So even in the last 1 minute and 50 seconds, if you're way behind, you can catch up. Just get those casts in the water, throw those lines in, get those hooks in there, see what you can catch. 100 seconds to go. And then do we have Game Day Bingo after this one?
That's right. We've got back-to-back games of Game Day Bingo coming up. We have that Mega, Major, Minor, and also the Must Go available.
And that minor jackpot, the ball count increases every single game.
Yeah.
So we'll find out what ball it's at once we get in here. But, you know, it could be 60 balls and it's an easy win. Who knows? We'll find out once we start rolling on in that game here in the next 1 minute or so. But use all your plays in this one. And we'll also find out in about a minute if anybody's won that largemouth jackpot or if anybody's won that smallmouth jackpot, $734. We'll figure that out here in just a few seconds. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that somebody won big out there tonight. $410 for first place, $287 for second, $246 for third place. In 6th, you can win $205, $164 for 7th place, and $123 for 8th through 10th place. Big money on the leaderboard tonight. Let's see if anybody's going to take home any of those big prizes. 27 seconds to go. No changes on the leaderboard. We are quickly winding down the clock of this second game of MegaSota Game Night. Play a couple game day bingo rounds. Then we've got open season with that golden buck bonus coming up.
That's right.
We got another. What do we have for our last tournament?
It's Meso Perch.
Meso Perch. And then the main event, that 54-ball coverall. Gonna be exciting. Here we are, all complete with this one. It looks like Carmar at the Root River Saloon in Lanesboro going to take this one. Just shy of 45,000 PGL points. And let's make it official here real soon. But it looks like Carmar is going to be taking home over $400. Going straight to your iPad.
Nice.
There we go. Oh, Carmar won the smallmouth jackpot as well.
Oh, congratulations, Carmar.
Yeah. So, actually, wait, I have breaking news.
Oh, my goodness.
Carmar split the largemouth jackpot with somebody else.
Oh, maybe I could see who.
Yeah, I will be able to bring that up here in just a second. As soon as we get enrolling in the next game, I will have all of the hot news coming up, but you might be able to find it before me, but we'll get enrolled in that one real soon. But, yeah, that largemouth jackpot, Carmar, here we are, now we're in. Carmar, split it with...
Is it with
yeah, Carmar split the top prize. So that got us a jackpot there for both of them. Congrats, you guys, on splitting that top prize and the largemouth. Nobody hit the smallmouth. Is that right?
At least that's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah, nobody hit the smallmouth, so that'll come back next week. But definitely jackpots for Carmar and for
Yeah, it looks like took home $889.
Yep. Bop.
Congrats.
Some of that comes from the split largemouth, and some comes from finishing really
Where
good.
your places, yeah.
All right, so I am going to try this chat thing again and see. Let's see. Congrats. Carmar. And there we go. Now, did it show up on our little thing?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, there it is. All right, yeah, so it works great in coverall games. So if you want to chat with us, send us a message on Player Connect. I'll put this in here. Send a message on Player Connect.
All right.
All right, did that one show up in your little message?
Oh. Sorry, I've got it. Yeah, it's like replacing the old one, which is interesting.
Let's see. Otherwise, you'd have a whole long list of stuff. All right, yeah, send us a message on Player Connect, and we'll throw it right up on the screen.
It used to leave a longer list.
Yeah, I made a change, so it didn't do that.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's get into some Twins news while we get enrolled in this game. Twins named among teams most likely to go really big this winter. The Minnesota Twins and 10 other teams have fallen into a category described by ESPN's Jeff Passan as teams that are most likely to go really big this winter. He wrote that this list could change depending on the market dynamics and the whims of the ownership. It's unclear if the order of the teams listed has any deeper meaning, but the Twins were 10th behind the Mets, Dodgers, Yankees, Giants, Rangers, Phillies, Mariners, Cubs, and Cardinals.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens.
Yep, a little room for improvement. But if I remember right, didn't they start out doing really good?
I think they did
and then
start out.
near the end, just kind of didn't get all the way, but that's all right.
I think so.
We'll make some improvements in the off season, and before you know it, it's going to be March and April, and we'll be playing baseball again.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Time's going to fly, and then we'll be right back to football season.
And we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play